extended their patience and their commitment for them to be able to stage this Christmas cantata. After 2 years of not having been able to gather together in person, here they are leading our worship service this evening. So let us give God all the glory and honor for the privilege of gathering together for this wonderful evening of worship through music. Why don't we give God the clap offering? Let us greet each other. Merry Christmas. Please greet the person seated beside you. Of course, we would like to extend our greetings to our worshipers or those people who are joining us through online. Thank you so much for joining us. It is our prayer that the Lord will speak to you as well through our online worship service. And we hope and pray that you too can extend your invitation to those people, your friends, in your FB, your Facebook friends, by sending them the link. If not right now, perhaps later, as they can also watch the Christmas cantata or join or worship God through online. We'd like to thank the Lord as well for all of those who are participating in this Christmas cantata. People who are behind the production, people whom we not probably be able to see right here in front, those who are at the backstage, and people whom God has used in one way or the other to make this wonderful evening possible. We'd like, of course, to thank God for using individuals to make this worship service possible. Some have spent not only their time and energy, but also resources. Others have spent their precious lives so that they will be able to share with us the message of God through this Christmas cantata. We thank the people, of course, behind the making of this song entitled Jesus, the Advent of the Messiah. The persons of Mary MacDonald and Rose Aspinall, who are orchestrated by Ed Hogan. We do not know these people, but we know one of them, Paul Tiborcius Salipong, the one who arranged this cantata. And of course, no less than our UCCP male chorus, KITH and KIN. This choir will be conducted by Anne Lorraine Sitoy. Thank God. Praise the Lord for them. I'd like to make some few announcements in relation to the worship services that we will have, especially tomorrow and in the days ahead. Tomorrow will be our Christmas Day service, and we will have two worship services, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. We will have a joint worship service in the morning, so meaning we will not have our worship service, regular service at 7:30. Instead, we will have the 10 o'clock worship service. And then the other worship service that we will have would be in the afternoon at 4 o'clock, our contemporary worship. And then on the 31st of this month, before the end of this year, we will have our New Year's Eve worship service, which will be held at 6 o'clock in the evening. On that worship service, we will have our regular everybody's birthday. where we shall bring our gifts this time to Jesus, the one who is celebrating, whose birthday we celebrate this month. And also, we will have our candle lighting ceremony. We usually have our communion service every after the end of the year. But because the day after, which is first day of January, which also falls on a Sunday, first Sunday of the month, we decided that we shall have our communion service during the Sunday, the first Sunday of the year. So we will forgo with the celebration of the communion, the usual evening New Year's celebration, communion service, but we will have it the following day. On the following day, which is January 1st, we will again have only one service in the morning, again at 10 o'clock. This is to give you time to spend with your family in New Year's Eve. So we will have our joint worship service again at 10 o'clock on Sunday, January 1st. And the other worship service will be at 4 o'clock for our contemporary worship service. Now, this is very important announcement